Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mr. Afolabi. Can you please show
Yes,
me my
just a second.
Okay.
What's wrong with this?
Before I start, it's obvious that everyone, we are all tired, including myself. So I will be very quick with my presentation, and we will have the chance to go home, because I noticed Mr. Abner's flight is down there waiting for him to pick him up. All right. So, yep. Yeah, before the presentation, so I would like to ask a few questions. So it's the last presentation for today. And as we all know it, let's assume this is a classroom and it's the last lesson. How do you cope with the students? How do you make the student like listen to you being the last lesson? Because it's obvious that they are already tired. So how do you manage the kids being the last lesson? I want some ideas, please, suggestion. Do you understand the question?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, please. Because it's okay. Playing games. Okay.
Singing is
Yes, please.
less pressure and smaller talk at the end of the day.
Okay. Yes. Over there, please. Yeah. Anybody, anyone from there?
Yeah, more of engaging activities. Mine is the typical reading books and writing stuff. So it's more.
All right. Thank you. What about? Thank you so much. More of activity. Yes. What about over there? No idea. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So we are going to be doing more of activities today. So I'm just gonna quickly go through the presentation. Then we have one activity to do. It's really interesting. So my name is Mr. Afolabi. Yeah, most of my students call me Al-Farabi. So I don't get upset about that. So yeah, how many of us know Al-Farabi? Yeah. If you know Al-Farabi, you can just raise up your hand if you know him. Yeah, okay. So maybe I'm gonna be taking over. So Mr. Afolabi is a Singaporean mathematician. So I teach math and science for grade 5 and grade 6. So I'm from Tamos Education. And here I have my colleagues, wonderful colleagues, academic giants and erudite scholars, the likes of Mr. Abner, Mr. Moses, Mr. Rogelio, and so I'm from Russian department, physics mathematics. Okay, so let's get to know me. Next slide, please. So we have a game to play quickly. We are going to have 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, interesting. So can I have a paper, please? Piece of paper. To write something. Thank you. No, I'm gonna cut it into. Can I have more? Oh yeah. So yeah, per group. Let's have it per group. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So the next slide will be showing you about Mr. Afolabi. So you have to guess the correct answer. You will write it in your book. So number 2, guess the correct answer by writing it on the paper given to you. And number 3, you have to raise up your hand when you're done writing the answer. So the most interesting part of it is that there is a present for the best group. So I'll be giving a present to the best group. That's not a lie. So I'm gonna make. All right, next slide, please. Thank you. Okay, where am I from? You know why I have this question is to create a teacher-student relationship. Where am I from, excluding the guys from Tamos Education, because I know you all know me. Okay, yes. Where am I from? Not you, Miss Angela. All right, yes.
Does he look like?
Do I really look like a Nigerian? All right, that's correct. So I'm from Nigeria. Next slide, please. So what group is that? Group 4. Group 4 plus 5 points. All right, how old am I? How old am I? What do you think? How old am I? I know you guys know it, so no need to raise up your hands. So how old am I? So you have a clue. I am more than 2 decades. I am more than 2 decades. So you need to choose the right answer from there. Not group 4. What about group 1? 28. Interesting. Yes. 23. Okay.
Must be 35, right?
35.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe
26.
24?
Okay. So no one get it correctly. So I am 24. No one said 24. I am 24. Somebody
I
said,
said
all right, plus 5 points for you over there. Plus 5 points for you. Thank you. All right, the next slide, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Mali. Okay, this is interesting. What's my favorite Kazakh meal? Yes, please. Mante. Fish permak. Fish permak. Fish permak. Fish permak. Are you changing? Is it mante or fish permak? Fish permak. All right, if you had said mante, so mante is correct. So plus 5 points. Mante, yes. All right, thank you. Next slide. All right, thank you so much. So my very first lesson, I tried to, create a teacher-student relationship so they will find it easy to relate with their teachers. There are some teachers where, they just come into the classroom and frown their face, maybe something happened or something. So you just have to create this kind of relationship and mutual relationship with your student. Okay, so today we'll be talking about the skeletal system, I want to share how I will teach this kind of topic in my own classroom. I said it earlier, I teach grade 5 and grade 6. So firstly, I don't remember who said it. It said you can just ask the question even before treating the topic. I think Miss Angela, before treating the topic, you should ask the students what they understand about the particular topic you're about to talk about. So the skeletal system, who can tell me, who have any idea? What is a skeletal system? What do you understand by skeleton? Yep. Bones. Our inner organs, yeah? Okay, yeah. Any other person? Gives body shape. Sorry?
Framework from which the body is built.
Interesting. Yes, over there. Team 3. Any idea? No? Okay. All right, next slide, please. Yes, plus.
For example, have the differences between the adults,
Numbers of bones. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so we have a very warm-up activity to do. So just like, put us in shape. So can we just rise up a little bit? Let's rise up for a few seconds, please. Miss Angela, please. Let's rise up. So I showed this video to my kids.
Bones and bones and dancing bones and bones and bones and dancing bones and bones and bones and dancing bones, doing the skeleton dance.
The foot bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone, doing the skeleton dance. The thigh bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the backbone's connected to the neck bone, doing the skeleton dance. Shake your hands to the left, shake your hands to the right, put your hands in the air, put your hands out of sight. Shake your hands to the left, shake your hands to the right, stem, bone stem, dancing bone stem, bone stem, bone stem, dancing bone stem, bone stem, bone stem, dancing bones, doing the skeleton dance.
All right, thank you so much. Have your seat. All right, the best dancer, the team who did it perfectly, team 3, team 4, and team 2. Yeah, they did it perfectly. All right, next slide, please. All right, so the objective, I will try to explain the objective for the lesson. So I have also written the translation in Russian. So for the student who doesn't understand English, so study a part of the bones, their function, and what affects their growth. So I can also ask the student to read this in Russian for better understanding. Next page, please. So then I will have the vocabulary. So here I can make use of drilling. So they will repeat after me, the skull. So let's assume you're a grade 5 student. Skull.
Skull.
And the next one is the breastbone.
Breastbone.
The next one is rib cage. And the next one is spine. And the last one is the joint. So I will ask them to repeat the vocabulary in Russian as well. So for example, what is spine in Russian? Anybody? What is spine? Good. What is breastbone? Breastbone in Russian? Good. What is the skull in Russian? So with this, they will understand what these vocabulary are in English and in Russian. Next slide, please. All right, so quickly, what is a skeleton? A skeleton is a frame, I'll try to explain, is a frame that protects our organ and gives our body its shape. So it means without the skeleton, we will be shapeless. We won't have shape. Next slide. So I have everything in Russian for better understanding. Next slide, please. So now the bones. Bones are hard parts of our body. So another skeleton consists of what? Of 206 bones. So what about a kid that was just born? How many bones? Who can tell us? 300. So what happened to the rest bone? Fantastic. All right, next slide, please. Thank you.
Really?
So now I will just explain what muscles does. Muscles connect our bones together so we can move. So with the help of muscle and our skeletal system, we can move our body. So I'll try to explain that as well. Yes, next slide. So who can tell me what is the function of ribs? What are the function of ribs? Ribs. Yeah, it protects our heart and what? And lungs. Good. Next slide. So the skull also protects our brain. So for example, if we don't have a skull, so what happened? Our brain will be exposed to what? To damages. All right, next slide. So our bone gets what? Gets bigger as we grow and get stronger. So as we grow, our bones get bigger and stronger. So explaining this in English, I would have them read it in Russian so they will understand much more better. Next slide. So I will explain how to take care of our skeleton system. Mind you, they know these words in Russian language. So I will just try to explain in English how to take care of our skeleton system. So who can tell me, how do you care for your skeleton system? For skeleton. Yes, please. Yep.
Taking the vitamins, especially vitamin D and also amino acids, which help the growth of
the bones. All right. Yes. Any other person? Yes. Okay. Regular exercises. Yes. Any other thing?
Try not to break them.
Try not to break your wrist. Okay. Any other one? All right. Let's continue. So I have written there how we can take care of our skeleton. So for example, using of what? Making use of the helmets when riding, when cycling. Next, eating of what? Of healthy diet, the balanced diet. It will also help to take care of our bones. Yes, being active. Being active is like doing exercises, regular exercises. It will also help us. Next slide. So now the parts of what? The part of the skeleton. The part of the skeleton. We have the bones, the joints, and the cartilage. Next slide. Next. So here I have the picture of the parts, some parts of our skeletal system. Number one is the skull. And number two, we have the femur or the thigh bone. The femur is what is the longest bone in our skeleton. So it is there, the femur or the thigh bone. And we also have the ribs. We can also call this the rib cage. And we have the collarbone and the humerus or the upper what? So we have the humerus. There is, yeah. So we have the humerus or the upper arm bone. So we have here, the humerus is located here, the upper arm bone. Yes, the next slide. So who can read this? All right, Kate, can you please read? Yes.
The joint is meant to bones meet. The joints in our bodies we would not be able to run, jump, or move. Joints allow our body to move freely. There are many types of joints in our body. Here are some examples.
All right, example, we have the first one, the ball and socket bone, the ball and socket joint. And the next one is what? The hinge joint. And the next one is the gliding joint. Who can tell me, where is the ball and socket bone? Where are they? The joints, where are they located in? Fantastic. Shoulder, Ankles, do we have it there? Wrist, fantastic. So we have it on the shoulder and the wrist. What about the hinge joint? Where do we have it? Yes, elbow. We have it elbow and knee. Who can tell me, why is this? Why is this? Sorry? You have any question? All right. All right. So the hinge bone, it's just a movement of a door. For example, just like this door. So it cannot go beyond this way, just go this way. So that's why it is a hinge joint. The next one is the gliding, the ankles, like this. All right, next slide, please. So cartilage is what? As a connective tissue, which protects our joints and bones from rubbing one another. Some cartilage do not have blood vessels or nerves, so it can take a long time for cartilage to what? To repair if it is damaged. Cartilage can be found in what? In our nose, the ears, and good. Next slide. All right, so that's it. So we have a very quick activity to do right now. Thank you.
Yes, what you have you need to make and make I can't spell his name.
If you want one more, I can give it.
Afolabi.
First.
Yes, Afolabi.
Afolabi.
No, Afolabi.
If you want one more, I can give it.
A-L, all of them.
No, Afro.
You want one more?
But I'm
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have to make a skeleton. So we will cut the parts, then we will attach them together. So we need scissors.
Ancient Socrates, he is
Miss
he is a
Malika,
philosopher.
what is this? Where are the scissors?
I gave the picture of every single table.
So you have your scissors, I guess.
You do have the scissors and you do have the glue sticks, people. Just where do we need to glue? Just
So we need to cut those parts out.
This is only for one group, right?
Yeah.
and then you will
So you have this. Okay. Do you have this? Okay.
No, I just want to make.
Follow this pattern. No, don't follow it.
Yeah, we have to make a skeleton like this. So we need to cut out.
I want to make something messy. I want to ruin it.
different.
Yes, very creative.
What do you want? Scissors? I think we're on out of scissors. One more scissors? I don't think we have any. I don't think we have any more.
Yeah, wait, I thought like this is the last center.
So they have letters.
It's in the bone.
Actually, they are all bone.
Can I get them? Mark. Ah, okay. Is it permanent? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna use one.
This is femur.
No, books, that's what I have like.
Yeah. This one.
Good job, Timon. You're doing good. Scissors, no, sorry. You have one already. You have two.
Ano nangyari? Sir, binili ko na ako. Binili ko binenta ko ng
Pingil silk. Pinagpunan nila na.
binili ko. Ano may ako?
Hindi, no. They're still the same. Cool. Pero, yung zaman, ay parang inagatan nila yung bago nila. Mag-change name sila.
So you can just try to cut this out as well. Okay.
Kaya yung zaman, nag-operate ng second year niya ngayon. Pero, pag titignan mo sa history ng kaman, nakakita na ilang years na sila. Kasi hindi naman nila yung dead.
Pero yung building na yun.
Yung building lang yung bata.
Tapos, makikita ka ng program.
Bisuran ko kasi pa, yung birthday. Nasabi ko na ako ng pera. Tapos, hindi ka naniniwala kasi di ako, pag-present ako ng location, hindi ko
We're cutting it for technical.
You haven't did it in yet.
We have the ones.
We are only we are not 70%.
Yeah, pretty much looks like.
So if you are finished, you can just take your stuff here.
Yes.
It's making the function of the principles.
The bones.
Yeah. But we need, I don't know, tons of muscles to make muscles. So our bones are joined like.
Sorry, we don't have a lot of scissors today. Sorry.
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
we're gonna be saying
humor. Teach English. I
Fun. Well, team one already finished.
Nakakaway na siya. You know.
Ah.
Yes.
Si ano, yung nagtuturo sa atin ngayon, kahapon may amoy siya. Sa suot niyang damit. Hindi kasi sila naglalabi. Ano yung sinuot na nila ngayon, tapos itatago nila. Hindi ulit sa susunod. Kaya nga hindi sila nagsasabon eh. Hindi sila makasaya sa sabon, hindi kagaya ko, kagaya natin. Na isang suotan, laba. How are you going to present that?
No, like we should.
You need one more? Okay.
Just standing there.
You need one more scissors?
Yeah.
Okay.
This, I think that's the fit.
Yes.
This one will be like this. Hello, excuse me.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
I have five vision.
Alam mo, nahihiya ako. Bakit? Hindi ko alam pero kasi hindi ganito, I mean, hindi kasi ganito yung approach ng
Alright. Yeah.
yung approach ng doctor. Kaya nakakahiya kasi pa.
We have about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
Okay, go.
Yes. No, although, what happened to these animals? Come on.
What's the
Show you.
What's this? This is for this one.
No.
What
Yes.
happened to these
Yes.
animals?
No, not this one.
There's no uncle.
There's no we have.
We don't have alcohol, we only have
The person is
Yeah.
Yes, don't put it.
No, that's.
Let me see.
Oh, sorry.
That is Luffy.
All right, we have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go.
Gosh. We need to discuss it.
The live action in Netflix.
That's so good.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Go on.
All right, we have 2 more minutes. Yes, we have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes left.
May regla yung isa. Ah, she was a girl when she was a boy. And this is Luffy. Luffy.
All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Yeah, team 4. Can we have the
There.
skeleton, please? We have
The
only 4 here.
other skeleton is being
1,
abandoned.
2, 3, 4. Where is the 5th one, please?
No family and no relatives for the other one. Very sweet skeleton, huh?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, you can go. Okay.
Ganun lang.
Okay. What's this line? You can just paste it here. Just paste it here. Your group. Yeah, we can post it over there. This copy.
Tapos, ang ginawa ko kagabi, kahapon pag-uwi ko, din-activate yung WhatsApp ko. Din-activate ko. Din-activate yung WhatsApp ko sa number. Nag-send ako ng message sa kanya. Sabi ko, basta yung location ko talagang hindi kayo sinungaling. Nag-send ako ng location. Sinalagyan ako kung sabi yung video ko already there. Tapos, ma'am, hindi na tell me that it's not going to
Yeah, so you can join. You can join the QR code. So this is quizzes. Just scan the code and you'll be in.
nalaman na lang. Nalaman ko na lang siya tapos po na. Ay.
Your face is not being recognized anymore.
Has everyone joined?
So, happy to share it.
Can we start?
Anyway, what else? There's so many. Read this. Focus on please.
All right, I think we can start now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start. Okay.
She's still trying to keep the woman.
All right. Yeah, let's get started. Start. Thank you, guys. That's it. Thank you so much. So with this game, you can use it to evaluate your students' knowledge. After the lesson, you can just play this kind of games and, you have the questions there, so they will just do it. And all right, thank you so much. That's it. Thank you.
This coming summer or next summer?
And it's like, it's just.
We made it, people! Woohoo!